But my great I am presence, I call my higher self, my great I am, love of the infinite creator. I call on the archangels to create a safe container. And I call on the higher selves of each person who will view or be influenced by this reading transmission, the highest good and the highest timeline for love and awakening. Is my honor. So, I think I want to talk about karmic relationships, soul contracts, soulmates, twin flames, but not just romantic, sexual partnerships, all. It seems to me, with my experience, that the reason that karmic relationships are so intense and we feel such deep love for the beings that create these intense dynamics that we grow through, hopefully, the reason why it's so intense is because they are our closest soul family. And when you understand this, it's a process of to and fro, because you just want to love them, you want to give them your all, but they're not reflecting that love, what you're giving, because quite often the contract is for them to show you the love that you should be giving yourself. 2, 3, 4. Shall we dance? 2, 3, 4. In the moonlight together, shall we dance? 2, 3, 4. With our arms around each other. Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Any old school musical lovers out there? So what I'm saying is that the love that you feel for these people is true, because the souls are, absolutely. And there's a real trick, and there's a push and pull, and there's a long time span of this push and pull of processing backwards and forwards, where we can integrate and find the balance. 3, 3, 3. Speaking of balance. And 9. Tesla. Excuse me, dragons. Where we, and that's a process of alchemy. There's this 2 and 4, correcting ourselves in a nurturing way, not beating up on ourselves, not going, oh look, you manifested another one, you haven't learned your lesson, or any of that. These lessons, they come off in layers. They're going to come in different forms. They're going to come in different people. And if you think you can outsmart it, you can't. I've tried. So, sometimes I can feel people that I've had these karmic relationships in these videos, and when I say that I love all of you, I'm not joking. It's the all of the all. It's the beauty, the symphony of the dance. But as a human, there are certain things, certain goals that we have as a soul in the human form. It's like, okay, I love this soul, but they continue to treat me in this way, I must withdraw. You can't control them. I mean, you can try and can control them, but that kind of makes you the one who's lagging in the learning. So just remember that. Tap into your truth, where you feel that love and compassion, not in a, oh, you know, they haven't learned their lessons. It's like, they will. And there'll be other lessons that they learn faster than you. It's not a competition. And sometimes these contracts are interrupted because you've got another call. You've got other things that need to be learned and done. I can't tell you in any relationship if you're going to end up at the end of your lives being in a good place. I can't tell you that. That's the dance school of life. You can have readings and things like that to give you an idea of where you're currently vibrating at and your current trajectory is going. But the reason is for us to say, well, what are we accepting? If I had accepted my ill health, I would be dead now. If I had accepted what the doctor said, I would be dead now. A few times over. And, you know, when you're done, and you're done, you're really done with a certain embodiment of that energy, of that soul, because remember, higher selves have multiple people, like humans. Avatars is used for something else as well. Oh my goodness. Toons, if you're a gamer. So there are other my higher self has other beings that it's inhabiting, learning different parts, and sometimes we come across each other too for different reasons. So you don't have to be locked in to a single twin flame, for example, a single relationship, or just say you felt that you had to cut your mother out completely, just cut her out, you had to, because of what that person embodied for the lessons that you needed. And like lessons, I'm not saying it's not a punishment. You'll have to learn your lesson. 911, Archangel Michael. And Angelite. You will get your mother lessons through other people. If you are contracted, if you signed up to come here, and learn certain things about mother-child dynamics, and I can't tell you what that is, there's a whole wide range of what you could be learning there, then it will come through in other people. And you can ask for that as well. But it's quite painful when you push against your own soul. And it can also be painful, 1001. And it is a portal when we say, no, I love that soul, but I will not be treated the way that they treat me. Absolutely not. Yeah. They just told me to cut the deck, and it's challenge, fulgurite, 5, and lightning. Fulgurite, I assume that is petrified sand that's, you know, it's been hit by lightning and turns into crystal. It's pretty cute. A lot of lightning energy recently for me. And if you guys follow me, probably for you too. I'm really drawn to the colour of the sand there. Yeah, they set us a challenge. They 11:11. They set apart. They stand out for a reason. But come back to the love. Come back to believing that the universe is benevolent and this is all working out for you. I'm not without my challenges. I don't share what's going on in my life much at all with you. I'm a Scorpio after all. But there's a balance between acceptance and movement that, for me, everything's finding balance. 11:55. So the purpose of these relationships is to find your personal power, and that's not power over somebody else. That's sitting in your power. 12:12, in the Empress energy. So that was power animal chrysotile 20. And moving forward, Seraphonite 19 and air. Moving on up. It's time to let go. Maybe you can feel them letting go. And honestly, this reading is a thank you and kind of a mercy gift as well to help clarify, because I feel like some people that I've been in karmic relationships with don't understand that that's what it is. You can't control me. You can't control anybody else. Lean back, feel what you need to feel. 1333. And get yourself out of your loops. Get yourself out of your ruts. I just saw a turntable. Oh God. I just cut the deck and it says going within. Boji stones, 13, and inner world. Yeah, so there's lots of fairy energy hanging around at the moment. Well, there always is with me. But the see the movement of those stones. Letting things go so that you can go within. And I'm so drawn to this light here. Maybe going within isn't even going within the darkness. Maybe it's exploring your own light. Maybe 1444. Maybe the spirit train of beautiful soul contracts are coming in, because it always has to be balanced. It can't always be painful. If you're stuck in a painful loop, you have to get yourself out. 15. And that's exciting. I used to hate it, but there's this sense of independence where we're not needing the soul family, and then that brings in the gentleness of the soul family, who are here to actually play a more fun role. And I'm really drawn to like soft tones, like the you know, the purples and the blues and the pale yellows at the moment. So pay attention to, and excuse me, Archangel Aurora. Yeah, maybe Sleeping Beauty, the old, or either, I guess, the books. If the story of Sleeping Beauty pops up for you, pay attention to the version that pops up for you, or look it up. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. And there is another part to speak to about this is, and it's something that I've definitely been afraid of, is because you can't differentiate to start with. That feeling, soul recognition, you can't differentiate which part they're going to play for you at the time, 1717. But it's time to call in new teachers, spirited, guided teachers. And any teacher, any good teacher knows that the students teach them. So it's teacher, student, student, teacher. I keep hearing I'm in love with the other woman. I'm not going to speak to that. You need to navigate your own conscience, your own my throat just went dry. Could be to do with father wounds as well. You have to navigate that yourself. There is growth. There is love. I had seraphinite. I don't even know which crystal seraphinite looks like. Well, you know what I mean. I have words. This is blue lace agate. Layers and layers. 911 again. Okay. Do we have more guidance? No, that one hurts. I'm drawn to it, but it hurts. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is this one, the card I'm going to pull, I'm drawn to it, but it's painful. So if you can think of a relationship that's like that, it's definitely karmic. Doesn't mean you have to abandon people. You've got to figure out what your karmic lessons are. Make sure you're standing up for yourself. Okay, show me this karmic relationship As a matter of contrast, as a matter of contrast, a matter of contrast, Blue Angel. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that... I'm sorry. Spirit. Oh my God. So, our karmic relationships are completely... They're a angelic fiend. They're all angels in the end, but they're definitely not playing the nice guy. Okay. Oh, my giddy aunt. And can we get a vibration for a more steady, loving vibration? Self. Well, how do we get there? Is this one? Or is it this one? Okay, so this one is the vibration, which might help you understand the difference between the karmic, even though you're very drawn to them, and you can feel the soul behind it. This is the earthly projection, even if that's not what they look like. They're very tricky. They're supposed to be. It's you tricking yourself in the end, you know, for learning, for soul's evolution. So can we have contrast to this angelic fiend, please? No. Contrast, contrast, contrast. So a healthy relationship with self or other, healthy relationship. For those of us who have not experienced healthy relationship with self or other, what does that feel like? Okay, is there something we can cling to understand, to understand? They're saying the blue lace agate. This beautiful layering of gentle, dreamy energy, floating. Love. Amplify the love. Okay. Sail away. And they're giving us the card of healing. So beautiful. See how the energies are going backwards and forwards and balancing. Just be gentle with yourself. So pretty. Crown chakra, causal gateway. I just saw the clock in Beauty and the Beast in the Disney cartoon, the old school one. Okay, and now I'm running out of time on my camera recording time, but I will draw the card and then I will do a video on what we need right now, Spirit, to heal, to move forward, to understand the frequencies in transmission. King Arthur. All right. King Arthur. I'm going to have to look into my Welsh mythology a bit better. Maybe not. Maybe I will just record. It's probably better. Spirit will bring it to me if I need to. Actually, it's reminding me that someone's leaning on their karmic. It's not going to end well. They will pull the rug from under you. It goes on for as long as you want it to and unravels for as long as you want it to. Anyway, With the dragon, it reminded me of, I saw a part of Dr. Dolittle with, is it Harry? No. I don't know what the actor's name is. I think he's in Iron Man. And anyway, this Dr. Dolittle helps this dragon fix its broken heart. And she's got to stop armoring. Very difficult. Very, very difficult to not put up armor when you're hurt. She was protecting the fruit. Beautiful golden fruit. And you know what? He saw her kill people, this dragon. It's her job to guard this fruit on this tree. He saw that, but he didn't judge it. He recognized her broken heart in his, because they both lost their partners. And she chose to set him free. And he could have run, but he stuck around and helped her de-armor. He helped her release the bagpipes. We need to have more fun. We need to have more silliness. We need to have more joy in our life. Any suggestions on how to do that? Put them in the comments below, because I'm way too serious. All right, I love you. Bye.